Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Elst Outskirts. Playing for today's spawning in the south, we have Toyvendor playing as OKW, and his loadout is Elite Armor, Grand Offensive, and Overwatch. Teaming up with him is, I guess it's like Muhhdock or Muhhdock. I think it's Ostheer, and his loadout is German Infantry, Jaeger Infantry, and assault support. Myself offensive in the north, we have Sully playing as US forces, straight away locking in infantry company. Teaming up with him is Stark, who has heavy cav, urban assault, and airborne. In terms of teams rankings, Sully and Stark around rank 30, 35, allied range team. Muhhdock and Toyvendor random team. Muhhdock around rank 50 and Toyvendor around rank 25. So a pretty high ranking game here. First engagement. Fox is back away. Machine gun covering the fuel here. Cover position, he's wired it off as well. Muhhdock was a little bit late starting his second grenadier though. And Stark just content to hold the line here, you know, he's got his cover positions. He's got to make use of them. And here we go, allies gearing up for a big push. 3 riflemen coming down center looking for the axis cut off. Machine gun rotating back now. On the other flank though, rear echelon sneaking their way onto the fuel. Cheeky assault here from the allies. MG setting up now. Squad backpedaling. Cut-off has been achieved. Rifleman trying to outmaneuver the MG42. Grenadiers in the building. Not doing enough damage to slow them down really. He jumps out of the building to try to focus them down. He wants to maintain his machine gun position, but might have to retreat. Oh boy, they're dropping fast. It's dropping real fast. Gets decrewed, but can't go for the steal or anything. Oh man, Pyros lose quite badly there as well, and more riflemen flooding onto the cutoff. Grenadiers go for the recrew. Looks like he's going to jump into the building, then thought better of it. Machine gun setting up in the same position. Muhhdock again a little bit late starting this third grenadier, needs to work on that, but I can somewhat understand in this exact scenario. He's really under the gun in these engagements. Looks like Sully going for just 2 rifleman tech into captain. Can't really get away with this in 1v1s, but in 2v2s is still viable. Used to be even more popular before the officers went up by 50 manpower each. Oh man, the exact same build for Stark, captain into pack howie. That is a lot of pack howitzer action for the allies. Does mean they're not going to have any machine guns though, which can sometimes cause issues against an OKW player especially. Toyvendor has gone for Grand Offensive, got 1 squad fusiliers. So not 2, so you know, not super good at running gunning with the STG Volks, but not terrible either. Another charge onto the cutoff, but interrupted. Pioneers behind heavy cover there. Volk streams chipping in from the centre. Often close the distance on the Fusiliers, and he's got the bar overwhelming them there. Rifleman sneaking around looking to get involved in some combat, but there we go, get overwhelmed there. Going to drop a few moles on retreat as well. He's got an ambulance coming in, should be able to heal them up nicely after that. Looks like the rifleman gonna maybe make another assault on the cutoff. Seems to be the focus of attack for the allies so far. And another pack howie shell starting to rain down. Oh boy, Oh, gets out of the wrong door there. Big mistake from Muhhdock. Probably going to lose the squad now. Especially with this squad moving their way into its cutoff. Yeah, and there we go. So big blunder getting out of the wrong door there. Huge mistake. And the Axis have really struggled with the cutoff control so far this match. They're not floating quite a lot of resources. Got the mid bunker up. Maybe he's looking to start his tier 2. Ooh, that's a bad retreat path as well. A little bit unlucky. Rather than coming back down around this way. Captain going to get a few more hits in. I think this squad will get away alive though. He's not getting chased away in the north though. Senpai's closing in from an interesting angle. Oh, Pakowie chipping in there with a lucky scatter shot. And the Axis regaining control of their fuel, but it has been a tough start for them, and we're going to see double AA half-tracks for the Allies. Got the one ambulance kind of being planted a little bit more centrally so they can both make use of the healing there. Nice to see.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Send your grenade in. But man, you have to be so worried about the Pakowie. Look at that. Gets the mine as well. Nearly kills the Stern Pioneers. And Toyvendor quick to retreat there. Good decision. He's gone for the mechanized truck. Could run over to use his allies healing if he is desperate, but he does have some med crates down as well. And here comes the AA half-track backing into battle. Nothing up here at the moment though. Early retreat there from Toyvendor again. The low health squad doesn't want getting wiped on retreat, playing cautiously, and that's nice to see. Some 5-man Grenadiers coming in for Muhhdock, and he's gone for another squad of Grenadiers to replace one of those lost ones. I think it might even be that squad that we're focusing on now. Trying to soften it up. Ooh, but the Pakowie comes through with a hammer blow. Lucky to escape there. Good reaction times from Muhhdock. Let's got the pack now, trying to get in position to counter this A half-track. A couple of units down here, but neither of them behind heavy cover, so won't survive long under the focus fire of the A half-track. Looking for an angle, but all these side and shot blockers around here, slowing it down a little bit, but now moving into position. It's one shot in, A half-track on the move. Pops the whole fire. Now gets out of there. But he looks in the north. Getting involved. Opens up on the A half-track. Forces it off. Now rifleman out in no man's land also getting chopped up. Pakowie's super far forward. It's going to be really accurate on the auto fire from that range. Another one not too far behind. That's 3 Packhowitzers for the Allies. Oh man, that's going to be tough to dodge. But in comes the Looks at a good angle here. Going to put pressure on the Packhowitzer first, it looks like. Trying to get the D crew. Alright, burst not so strong, and here we go, double A half-tracks now looking to defend against the Looks. Squad not quite able to get close enough for an AT grenade there. Looks coming back in. And, oh, the Stern Pioneers go down to the Packhowitzers. Oh, that is painful. And now we've got an AT gun back there. Grenade in. Ooh, Pakowie getting low. And amongst all of this, start forgetting about this one all the way forwards here. And the pack being brought up by Muhhdock here in support. Trying to go for the kill on the Packhowitzer, but now might switch targets over to the A half-track and connects nicely there. Switching back to the Packhowitzer, gets the kill. Good assault there from the Axis. Got a lot of damage done there. Ooh. Don't want to be activating the tactical advance from that far out. Slows your movement. Also increases the received accuracy on this squad. So you want to do it from much closer range, because otherwise you won't be doing much damage from long range. You'll be taking so much extra. Still 2 pack houses back here though, and machine guns setting up quite close to them. Ooh, that's cool. Really strong get out of the building there. They've got an M1919 though, so they're quite formidable. A little bit of light vehicle action here in the north. Kid and Looks teaming up. Connecting a half-track quick to get out of there. Could go in for the kill on the rifle squad, but doesn't. Slight error there from Toyvendor. Once again, another super low rifle squad looking to escape. Searching for an AT gun, nowhere near. A little bit. Oh, he's committing to the chase. This is risky territory. Yeah, okay. Backs away now. AT gun rotating up. Oh. Double pack always planted in the middle though, making it really tough for the Axis to control the middle victory point here. Ooh! Could lose the squad on retreat. Looks coming in here, doing a little bit of pushing. But looking to take an AT grenade because of that. Saves the squad, but could potentially lose the Looks. Looks like the AT gun though, not in position to open fire. And is that Sully going for another pack owie? I think it was Stark who lost the last one, so mass pack owies clearly out of their strategy. They must think very highly of them. And you know, from this position on the map they are quite strong, covering the central VP with the auto fire and further reaches with the barrage. Getting looking for a shot here. A half-track pulls back.
Standing by for setting of command post.
Made in. Dodged. The Axis have stabilized nicely. I imagine Muhhdock must be far through his tech at this stage. Maybe not gone for a light vehicle himself. Double rakettons here for Toyvendor. Looks backing her up. Doing a really good job holding the line up here in the north. Pack going forwards, looking for an angle on the AA half-track in center. Missing with the first shot. A half-track doesn't move though. Connecting with the second. Oh boy, he's forgotten about it. Gets out of there in the nick of time. Oh! Pretty sure that was a attack ground scatter shot max range, and he gets the kill. Nice work there by Muhhdock. Now Looks getting aggressive, but double AT guns setting up. They come down to the miss. But they do not miss. And there goes that Looks. So, you know, trading vehicles there with the two teams.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
Oof. And he's getting low there. Oh, pack all the way forwards here, doing the capping here. A little bit risky. There's a lot of negative cover up here. But the Axis have been fighting strongly, and now they are taking control of most of the map. It's looking good for them right now. Okay, getting in a power drop of some more paratroopers, upgrading with M1919s again. Not upgraded yet though. Not super effective without those M1919s and these long range firefights against upgraded squads. Man, those pack owies, at any moment they can turn the tide off those firefights. Pack allies looks like they're squaring up on this squad here. Ooh. Once again, a close call.
We have a mortar team available for
Squad waiting for an ambush around the corner. G pulling back, but could get flanked here. Captain coming down from one angle, rifles from the other, but now they're kind of converging. Slight mistake here. He comes back the other side, but did get AoE suppressed there. Rifleman charging down the centre. Rakitten's a little bit exposed. Has to retreat them. G getting smoked out here. Early grenade tick from Sully. Interesting. Could lose the captain on retreat here though. Stormtroopers know this time they do not activate tactical advance. I hit a walking Stuka. Ooh, really good first barrage. Decruiser pack ally and an AT gun. That's a great start for the walking Stuka. Toyvendor pulling the trigger on that. It's gone for, you know, his battle group into walking Stuka instead of trying to tech up and get out of medium tack. And you know, against this team weapon spam from the allies, it does make sense to get an early walking Stuka, even though these days you can't go for the command panther anymore. In this exact scenario, it does make a lot of sense. Especially, you know, he did invest in those double kittens early, so as them to act as anti-tank. And they're not going to be up against the Pershing this game either. Which they will know, you know, they've seen the paratroopers, they've seen the riflemen with the M1919s. So 2 Rakitten should be able to hold the line against Sherman. Senior grenade in. Well dodged by the paratroopers. They're still up against a 2v1 here. Grenade coming back the other way. Good dodge again. Now they retreat. Bit of a push here. Backed up by the AT gun as well. Nice to see. Ooh, man, just like a lucky shot there as they were retreating, and 5-man Grenadier goes down there. 5-man Grenadiers though, pretty good choice against the pack howitzers, you know, the extra moral. Means they're less likely to get wiped, and they do have the G43, makes them a little bit better on the move. It's a pretty good option against the pack howie spam. Stuka up and ready to fire again, dodging. Raising damage, ooh, connects with this AT gun, pretty good damage overall. Gets the decrew on that AT gun as well. Some 2 barrages, 10 kills, pretty good start. He had a flare up as well from the Fusiliers, so nice to see, you know, flares providing the recon. Well, might not have that flare for too long. Fusiliers in some trouble here. Luckily these squads don't have weapon upgrades. But they still could go down as they cross the road potentially. Yeah, there we go. Close to max range there. A little bit unlucky for Toyvendor. Panzer IV pushing forwards here, getting aggressive. Grading with the machine gun. Stark going straight for the, Sully going straight for the Jackson. Stark has double AT guns. And VP's quite close at the moment, both teams in the 300s. Okay, first AT gun shot bouncing there. Sherman looking to hide behind the building, get some free hits in. There's the pack. Okay, pack quite far forwards. A little bit risky. Okay, half track going for a sneaky maneuver here. And pack going even further forwards to try and counter it. Panzer IV heading over in that direction, but here comes the Jackson. Oh, Pacquiao is coming down. So is some major RD as well. Actually, lucky to escape. Target weak point from the pack used on the Jackson. It's going to go down here. Oh, no, it's not. Panzer IV bounces the killing blow. Can he get... Oh, he gets the kill there. Out of control, connects for one more shot. Nice use of the target weak point there from Muhhdock. Really good stuff. And come the P-47s. They're looking for the revenge kill. Oh, and he's driving the Panzer IV back in. Greedy stuff. Trying to go for the A half track. Didn't notice the smoke. Oh, but the Panzer IV survives. Super low on health. Still has to clear the danger zone before they come in for the second pass. Ooh, Stuka. Looks like a decruise. Whoa! Whoa! That was like way out of the target circle. Came through for another pass. Thought he cleared it in time, apparently not. How many kills did that walking Stuka get? Only 3 that time. Still a pretty good barrage though, decrewing an AT gun. And that is meaning the second Panzer IV coming in looking to do some damage while those AT guns are decrewed. But here comes a Jackson from Stark this time. AT guns still nearby for support. And the last pass of the P-47's coming through, doing some decent damage. That doesn't get another shot in.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Did he use the AA mode there? Oh no, he doesn't even have the Panzer authorization yet, so fair enough. Neither one plane got shot down, but I guess it was by Pintle. This is a prime grenade here. If you can read those scenarios, you know, you're putting yourself in a situation where you're primed for grenades. And then kind of bait your opponent into using them. And there we go, it actually loses the paras in the process. They're busy maybe trying to micro the Jackson. It's a bit of a shame, they were well vetted. Good dodge on the grenade though.
We're losing a capture point.
And Axis looking in a good position right here.
Points are down to 300.
T-Gun's struggling to contain the double Panzer IVs, missing 2 shots there. That's a little bit unlucky. Opportunity is pushing all the way forwards, putting pressure on the AT guns and the power cowies. Ooh, decruise one of them. Could get the salvage potentially with Volksgrenadiers. Looks like, oh, they're coming back the other way. This one got decrued somehow. Oh, that's intact ground. I was like, what's he shooting at there? Just nothing. Oh boy, Captain, a little bit too deep. Goes down to the double Panzer IV surge. Jackson there to return fire. Oh, it misses that shot, decides not to chase any further. Good idea. And yeah, Axis looking strong right now. You can see a pretty large army size advantage in their favor. Just finding the holes, you know, they keep just coming in from interesting angles with their squads that are good at firing on the move, good mobility on them. And the allies, you know, with no machine guns, sometimes find themselves caught short a little bit. Sort of a cash down here for Muhhdock, worth noting. Panzer authorization completed for Toyvendor. Will he go straight for the Tiger? That's the big question. Oh, interesting stuff here. Going for attack ground on these trees. Trying to open up the line of sight here. Interesting idea from the allies. I saw them doing that before, earlier this match as well. That does make sense, you know, they've got the AT guns with long range, they've got the Jacksons with the long range, so the sight will generally play in their favour, I would say. Oh, huge majority gets a wipe there. Wow, that's a rare sight. Squad's chasing and looking with a kill on the AT gun, unable to get it. Good dodge on the rifle grenade there.
Supply line just got cut off.
Here comes a Sherman. Good early retreat there from the Folks, and he's not on explosive. Squad coming out of suppression, might be able to get the wipe here. Oh, but they move. The M1919 can't fire whilst they're on the move, so... Ooh, squad went down here to a mortar potentially? So walking Stuka again. This is the first, like, huge whiff we've seen from Toyvendor, but didn't have the Fusilier for the flare on this occasion. He actually rebuilt that Fusilier that he lost earlier. But yeah, you do need V1 for the flare as well. And there we go, rebuilt Jackson for Sully. Oh man, look at this pack pushing all the way forwards. The Panzer Grenadiers there, applying pressure to the team weapons. And Stark, just having lost so many squads, doesn't have the answer. Oh man, there's a lot of AT connecting to Panzer IV all at once though. Pack is there to cover its retreat, however. Oh, but the Jackson and Sherman coming, looking to get aggressive. Just around the corner, Pack not setting up quite yet. And it looks like he's just going to back off. White phosphorus barrage coming in from one of the Pack outs is here. In fact, from both of them, I think. No, one of them's using white phos, the other's using regular barrage. Oh wow, he doesn't go for the Tiger, he goes for the OKW Panzer IV. That's a unusual choice. Oh! Just Sherman connecting there. Gets the Panzer Commander on that as well. Puts the artillery in the centre. But yeah, I felt like this is a weird choice. There's so many AT guns, so many Jacksons running around. I feel like it's going to be hard to make effective use of the OKW Panzer IV now. You know, Muhhdock, he's already committed, you know, he's already had these two Panzer IVs on the field for quite some time. It's understandable, but this is going to come down to micro for Toyvendor. And Walking Stupid coming in. In the centre this time, and he wipes the Paras. Wow, 6 models down. But the Jackson long-range snipe gets the return kill. Risky stuff going forwards there, very hot. Common hotspot for mines, but no mines on this occasion, and pays off in a big way. Here we go, Panzer IV coming back the other way, looking for the Sherman kill, but goes down. So much anti-tank clustered here, and without the walking Stuka, you're gonna have trouble countering it. Good bundle grenade decrease one of the AT guns. Pack coming forwards, getting aggressive, looking to kill the decrewed AT gun actually. Loses sight of it now. Getting through the middle, oh, and through this avenue as well. Jackson rounds the corner. Gonna take an AT grenade here though, but I don't think it's enough. It's out of there. And Axis still in the driver's seat in terms of victory points. Despite taking some losses there. Still in a good position. And Rakitten coming forwards now. Maybe gonna look for the kill on one of these decrewed AT guns. Hope so. But yeah, look at how much map control that they have. Look at this commanding position for the Axis. Well, comes forwards for the kill, I think, on this, but a little bit late. Let's retreat the Rakitten now. Forcing away the machine gun there, and Jackson inching forwards. Now the Sherman and the AT guns. Allies looking to get aggressive here. Okay, I was going to say, we haven't seen much from Muhhdock for quite some time, but he's going for tier 4.
We are losing a sector.
So he's, you know, investing into that tech, which is why we haven't seen another tank from him for quite some time. Is that a second Sherman now? It is 2 Shermans for Stark, and he's got the P-47s locked and loaded. More Sherman out here looking to do some damage. Raketen is there though. And Pack getting some free hits here on the Jackson long range. The Stormtroopers providing sight. He's spinning around and the Jackson just goes down. Stark doesn't react in time. That Pack so highly vetted. Its rate of fire is just nutty at Vet 3. And a fresh walking Stuka looking to clear out these team weapons once more. Oh, grazing damage, not amazing. Double Sherman's in the air, he can't cap that. No way. Not with the 5-man grenadiers even. Oh, looks like this went down to some pack alley fire though. Toyvendor. I need to recrew that. Always mine's getting swept down here, but Pegrin's looking to put a stop to that. Doesn't want to throw the grenade, but these re-echelon of Vet 3 if the M1919 now throws a grenade. Ooh, and it's a good one. Yeah, nice play from Muhhdock, delaying the grenade, hoping that Sully, you know, switches his attention away from that engagement, and because of that connects, does good damage, gets the wipe. Good stuff there from Muhhdock. Oh, Pack all the way forwards again, but misses the opening shot on the Jackson. And nice ambush there with the Stormtroopers. Look at them shred. And come the double Sherman though. Oh, that was so clumped up. HE blast to the face. Sherman trying to escape. Other Sherman dropping some smoke to cover that escape. Nice capping in the center, but they're still a little bit low on victory points. Oh boy. All Peregrines get away thanks to this machine gun suppression. Lucky break. Muhhdock, that was a close call. Stuka must just about be ready to fire again, unless it died. Oh. Thought I heard a flare, yet flare up for the Fusiliers. And now the walking Stuka getting into position, looking for a barrage. Oh, nice work there, backpedaling with the MG42, dodging the Pack Howie fire. And Muhhdock going for the Panther now. In comes the walking Stuka.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Grazing damage nearly wipes out the anti-tank gun, but not quite. A nice, you know, soft retreat on the machine gun there, allowing some G42 to help repel the infantry. But double AT gun setting up here with the AP ammo equipped. As for got to be careful. 2 more shots and will go down, getting blocked by the Panther. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh, clumsy stuff there from Muhhdock. Loses one of his tanks because of it. A nice activation on the AP ammo for Sully. Made the difference there. Penetrating with every hit. Here we've got a Raketen pushed up in support. AT grenade connects with Panzer IV Raketen rotating. Double AT guns pushing behind this. Raketen retreating. Okay, he's gonna have to stop his push. Panzer IV coming back in a little bit risky. That's support from the Raketen. There's a commander artillery coming in. No dodge here from the Allies at all. Ooh. Oh, nearly gets a kill there. And man, that sneaky pack all the way forwards again, connecting with the Jackson. Activated the target weak point, but the Jackson backed away in time this occasion.
The enemy is down to 75 points.
Captain sprinting around the side of the machine gun there, nicely done. Panzer IV trying to stop the capture. Allies super low on VPs. They're getting desperate now. Raid in. Only takes out one model though. They were really spaced out. Stuka in again. AT guns. It's an outright destroy on one of them. Oh, and another one at the tail end. Really good walking Stuka barrage there. Toyvendor's been on point with those. I've only seen one that was like bad so far. It's impressive hit rate. Okay, Sully going for the priest now. A little bit unusual. Sherman there forcing back the Hobers quickly. And comes some Paras from the north, but Stark still hasn't upgraded them with weapons. I think he wants to keep the P-47s as an option, trying to stay floating around that amount of munitions, and this is why. Calling them in, going for the kill on the Panzer IV. But bouncing a lot of shots. Not having a good hit rate so far. Connecting there, P-47's whiffing. Oh, but the second plane finishes the job. Can the Shermans get out of there alive though? Raketin is there. A T-gun pushing all the way forwards, gets decrewed. Big blunder there from Stark. No smoke from the Shermans, they don't have the munitions for it. And this Sherman backing away right through the arc of the AT gun. Takes one shot, takes an AT grenade. How did he get in range for the AT grenade? Oh, when he hits the mine, that's the final blow.
We just lost a medium tank.
Clock is not ticking against the Allies though. That was probably their main concern. Oh boy. Second Panther and a Tiger. That is going to be bad news for the Allies. Oh no, and they're losing their team weapons here as well. Calling in some artillery. Fragmentation bombs, huge frag bombs, wipes the squad. Stuns the Jackson, unable to chase the Panther down, and here comes the vetted up pack with the insane rate of fire. Has to reposition. Oh, good 1-2 punch, lucky break there. Both of those shots connecting long range. And a huge walking Stuka. Everything is dying here for the Allies, and they throw in the towel. Good choice. Maybe they saw the Tiger as well. GG. Well, yeah, interesting strategy from Sully and Stark. Mass team weapon play, but we saw some good counterplay. Both the Axis teams going for squads that are good on the move, not so many LMG squads. Limiting the impact of those double pack howies, then countering with an early walking Stuka to keep applying the pressure to the team weapon spam. And, you know, those mobile infantry coming in for flanks constantly. And just overall, I feel like they outplayed the Allies. Just really good AT gun positioning. This thing was a beast. 6 vehicles destroyed. Throughout the entire game, Muhhdock was really good with his pack positioning, and it made such a big difference. Good use of target weak point as well. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.